Hi, Capricorn. It's Jeffrey. It's red color. This is your reading for January 2020. Happy birthday. Um, Be in your heart. Your heart is the key. It's a thing you can really rely on. Everything else, maybe not. Basic message to everybody. And I just got a message. I'm staying home New Year's Eve. I lived in Mexico City, if you knew. And I lived near Times Square for 30 years, really close. And I just got a message from a guy who's going to give a meditation on New Year's Eve, which he did every year, which I went to every year. And it would end at about, I don't know, maybe 9 o'clock or something. And it was in Hoboken, which is like right over the river in New Jersey. So I would take a bus. It took me like, I don't know, half an hour. And I'd get on the bus maybe at 9:30. After the meditation, I'd get home at 10 to Port Authority, which is the big bus station. And then I would make a sharp left to avoid the crowds, and then I would just stay home. And that's what I'm doing this year too. Oh, but it's New Year's Eve. I could give a shit. For me, it's like a night to be quiet and contemplate the year that passed and give thanks for it and move on to the future. What do I want to have this year? What do I want to accomplish? What do I want to like attract? And it's also, I didn't mention this for any of the other signs, but it's a new moon. It's like a perfect night to have like a little to do. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, but everyone else is, it's like, I really don't care. All right, let's get to your reading. So remember, it's all about being in the heart and letting your heart lead you. Away we go. All right. I have the Ace of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. All right. I mean, the aces are always about new. The Ace of Swords in particular is about a really clear vision, a really clear idea, a really clear inspiration, a really clear perspective that's new. Like it's almost like a revelation card. And then I have the Page of Swords who backs it up. You know, he's like ready to like do something with it. He's ready to like experience it or spread it or get a little busy. And then I have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands, I actually did it recently on the card of the day. The Eight of Wands is unusual. It's like one of the two cards out of the 78 that doesn't have a person attached to it or an animal or something. I mean, this doesn't either, but it has the hand. So I don't really include it. The aces always have the hand. So it's like a gift. This is like fertile ideas. You know, I could do this, I could do this, I could do this. I feel like I want to do that. And creative, it's very full, very abundant creativity. Look at that. Another eight, my second eight. That's a spiritual quest. That's like what used to satisfy me doesn't really satisfy me anymore. And I'm off to follow my heart's desire. I'm leaving the past behind. And I was thinking about it before the reading because, you know, uh, Pluto is officially in Aquarius now. And, Pluto's been in your sign for 20 years. So there should be an enormous opening for you, right? An enormous change of perspective because, Pluto unearths everything and then rebuild. It's like the underworld, so it's like jewels and oil and things that are hidden. And now Aquarius is in Pluto. It's a whole different thing, and it's like, I mean, I would imagine that it feels like this huge weight has been lifted from you. And it's like, well, now let's see what happens. Now that I'm not unearthing everything. So maybe, it's like, okay, that used to satisfy me, but now I'm going here because that's where I want to go. And I'm going to let my intuition guide me. I'm going to really let my intuition guide me. I'm going to be concentrating more on, I'm not even going to talk about the dogs. I'm not. I don't really know exactly where it's going, but my heart is leading me and my intuition is leading me, and I'm going. And the other thing, I haven't spoken about this in a long time, but Capricorn is such an odd sign in that it's a goat fish, right? And the goat is that energy of like, I'm going to build something, I'm serious, I have my head on straight, that whole thing. And then, but it's a goat fish. And the fish energy is intuition. So it feels like you're going to be led from the back more. Someone's calling me. I'll get back. I promise. All right. Yeah. I mean, if this isn't intuition 101, uh, here you have choice. It's like once I decide to go on this new road, once I decide to really follow my heart and follow my desire, right? Because you have this and this and this, it'll be revealed. It'll be revealed. It'll be revealed. I'm going to find the right people and they're going to find me and we're going to build something together. I'm in a community. I'm in a community. Because the old stuff doesn't work anymore. I'm vibrating at a different level and it doesn't work anymore. And I need to find my new home. I need to find my new home with myself, with my community, because the old way, it just doesn't serve me anymore. Yeah, my destiny is about to change and I'm up for it because my lessons have been learned because I've evolved, And I'm not going to tell myself I can't do it because that doesn't work. Maybe in the past I did, but it doesn't work anymore. I'm going to follow my heart. It's a clear reading. Wow. I'm going to follow my heart. So look at the difference between these two cards. It's very interesting. This is the only two where there's somebody blindfolded. And this one, is an 8. And it's this energy of, it's 3 8s, by the way. 8s are about abundance and awareness. This one, like the energy in this card, like I read it, like, don't tell yourself you can't do it. It's all self-imposed. Now she's still blindfolded, but all of a sudden she's got a choice. Even though it's going, lower, it's almost like this is an almost more evolved card because she realizes she has a choice. And because her eyes are not working, or she decided to be blindfolded, or she was blindfolded, she's got to rely on something other than what she sees. Maybe she needs to rely on what she feels, which is what the High Priestess is all about and what the moon is all about. Okay, let me show you everything. I've evolved. And because I've come out of one cycle and I'm moving into another, and I'm allowing myself to be in the center of the circle, that's where all the energy comes from. New ideas that are really clear. I've got to go find my passion and follow my heart and my intuition and not tell myself I can't do it anymore, or I've never been able to do it, or stand in my own way, but make a choice from my heart that's comfortable because I no longer vibrate where I was. I'm going to find the community of like-minded people and build something with them. Wow. Wow. All right. All the services that I offer are below. Happy New Year. Happy birthday. See you soon. Bye.